a Chevy 2500. I'll be building a bed rack system for it today. I'll just go over the basics of what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the stake pockets. I'm going to have a piece that goes down. I'm going to have a bolt that comes up from the bottom to secure it in. And then I'll have a bar going across. I think I'll also add some other features. I think I'll have a plate in here from wanting to move around to rock. Yeah, so let's get started building. Now that I have the stake pocket pull-down gun, I'm gonna make a plate that'll go over top of this, and that plate is basically what will support the rack. So these will get trimmed down to where they're flush, the plate will sit, and all the weight will go onto my bed rails and not into the stake pocket, which is just, seems to be just sheet steel. I'll do a 4x3 rectangle for the rears, and then the fronts we'll figure out here shortly. Alright, now that I got the top plate, kind of we're going to mark some lines, so fit it up, tack it, and then go fit it on the truck and make sure it's how I want it to be. Alright, with the way that I designed this pocket mount, it bolts in from the bottom, and I don't know if anybody's ever tried to get to that hole from the bottom. It is really high up in there. So what I'm going to do instead is take out this light and create an access hole behind it. So I'm going to get to that bolt hole and install a bolt and tighten it up. It will just be much easier and better in the long run. You can see right here, here's a spot weld. So that's the spot weld for the bottom of the pocket. So I'll make a hole right underneath of that spot weld. That'll give me a direct access to put a bolt right into the bottom. Alright, so I ended up making 2 holes with the hole saw. There is a bracket right there that didn't know about, but not really an issue. You can see the bolt hole. It's easily accessible. You can stick a bolt right up in there. Alright, so now that I have an access hole in both sides, I can go and get these plates bolted down. So then I can start mocking up the bar to go across. Alright, now that I have these plates on, I can try to figure out what kind of angle I want to put it at. It's kind of hard to see with the door down. So I was originally thinking of trying to match with the cab of the truck, but it looks like it's going to be just too much in. So I think I wanted to go in some, so I'm thinking about maybe like 15 degrees. Might look pretty good. There's 10 degrees, goes in quite a bit. 15 might look better with the body. the front plate, I got a almost 6 inches long by 3 inches wide rectangle. I made it longer in the front so I can mount the upriser bar farther forward, so then when I put my bed box on, it will have enough clearance to open. It won't be pushed too far back. It will be pushed back a little bit, but not too far. So I don't want to leave the ends of the pipes open just to keep water and other things out, and also driving down the road this will whistle. So I made some end caps that will weld on there to seal up the hole. The racks are all done, finished painted. So I brush painted them, which I've never really done before, and I don't really like how the finish came out. I used the foam brush so it didn't have strokes, but it's still, you can kind of tell it is brushed on. But it will look alright, it will work for this project. With it all out right now, you can kind of see how the design works. So this goes in, you got a bolt that comes in from the bottom, pulls it down, and this will sit on top of the bed rail. So all the force will go onto the bed rail and not be in the pocket, which is just regular sheet metal. But I really like how it turned out. So time to get it installed for the last time. That wraps up the bed rack using the bed pockets build. Really like how it turned out. Future upgrades might be some hooks or straps or something that I can weld on. I might also do like a light sand on this and actually spray paint it to try to give it a more smooth look. But it doesn't look too bad. But you can kind of see, yeah, you can kind of see the strokes in it, even though I used the foam brush and not a bristle brush. Overall, really like how it turned out. It will be perfect for the purpose that it was built, which was to carry the paddle boards. So, yeah. Thank you.